to understand who I was in Christ was life-changing for me. And that's when I began to just, I think, be who I am or be who I'm made to be. And so I'm just stepping into that. I'm just becoming who I'm supposed to be, I think. Hi, I'm Jennifer.
And I'm Joshua. I can't put it on one teaching, one intensive or anything. It was the whole course.
Yeah.
That helped get us there. That just, it started with the identity, and then it went to your relationship of who you are in the kingdom, and all various stones that you go through to get there.
I was scared to death to conquer my fear of speaking in general. And it's not just like a normal fear of speaking in front of people. I felt like I actually had a stronghold of speaking in general. Like I always felt like I had a muzzle on my mouth from the time I was a child, and I couldn't open my mouth and speak. And even when I did open my mouth and speak, I felt like I would get like this condemnation from the enemy. Like, I don't know, there was always this voice in my head just saying, that was stupid, that was wrong, that was whatever. I would always get this from the enemy. The very first teaching was about identity, and it really changed my world. It just opened my eyes to my value, and it helped me to just fight those voices that I would struggle with. I know how to fight it and say, that's not the truth. But before, I just believed it. Like that's the way I thought it was. And now I don't believe that anymore. It just changed the way I thought completely.
I feel like the biggest area that I grew in was by understanding the authority that we're given by the blood of the Lamb, and walking with that has opened the doors to share my faith more at work and be more bold in areas of just normal conversation where I wouldn't normally, to where now it's like, no, I'm going to say it, and I don't care what they think.
Yep.
One of my favorite experiences was the end of last year. We had got out some white butcher paper and rolled it out. And we wrote down on that butcher paper things that we were praying for, strongholds that the enemy still had in our lives. Basically, it was an activation of breaking that off of our lives and speaking against those false truths that the enemy has tried to place on us, and get rid of that. And then in the process, we stomped on all of those sayings and prayed for each other in the whole class. It was just very powerful, because sometimes you need to just have that right here and now, just boom, gone.
I love it. I love it when we do activations, and I love it when we just prophesy over each other and, like get words of knowledge for each other. Those are some of my favorite times, because people get healed from those words of knowledge and those prophecies. And those are some of my favorite stories.